Hello guys, welcome to today's art session again. I'm so happy you guys have joined me. I've decided to continue because I want to try and finish up the grass. I want to add some more detail to them because they're just, I don't know, they just need something. Hello everyone! Good morning Francis! Hello Conga and Appyjacks and Ren and Brown, you guys are all here. So lovely to see you. My day is going well, Abbyjax. Yeah, I actually ended up going to bed at 5 a.m. last night because I got invested in setting up Patreon tiers and I didn't realize where the time went and I kind of got a little lost. Leash, how are you doing? Were you streaming today? Drinking coffee with a slice of apple pie. Oh my goodness. That is a great way to start the morning. I'm guessing it's morning there. Yeah, we're definitely jealous. Definitely. Hi, Sportler. How are you doing? So guys, do let me know if the music is a little too loud or too quiet today because I checked the VOD yesterday and it was like at times the music was making it hard to hear things, so I've toned it down a little bit, so hopefully it's slightly better. Yeah, it must be pretty late for you, Leash. No, taking some time off from the internet things, haven't been feeling super great lately. Oh no. I can understand taking a break though. Especially last year, there were a couple times when I just needed to take a break from streaming, you can't push that kind of thing, especially, when you have to be live in front of a lot of people and you're not feeling great. It's not a good thing to push that, so I'm really glad you're taking some time and we're gonna be here for you when you get back, so it doesn't matter, it really doesn't matter. Let's party hard, turn on the music, let's go. Well, that sounds like a great idea, Francis, but I do want you guys to be able to hear, conversations about the art and me replying to you guys. What time is it for you there, Francis? Is it morning or wouldn't it be pretty late or like evening for you now? We try to keep the vibes chill in the stream, but you're welcome to play your own music. Yeah, well, we definitely would love to party with you, but for sure, yeah. The stream is lagging sometimes. I'm sorry about that. I have actually purchased new PC parts, so they've been shipped, guys. They've been shipped. I just got the message yesterday. So, unfortunately, at the moment, it is Wednesday. It's possible it could arrive this week. I mean, I didn't go with express shipping, so there is that. But it's possible they could come because they're coming from Melbourne and I'm in Adelaide, so it's only one flight. And I figure 3 days is, there is a possibility. So yeah, it'll be interesting because if it comes on Friday, then my boyfriend and I might actually be able to build it this weekend. Torturing you just needed to know. Yeah, try to refresh as Rin suggested, sometimes that does help. You're making Appy practice Swedish, hardly torture. That's not torture, Appy Jacks, that's great. Learning more languages is so much fun and you're gonna enrich your vocabulary and your cultural experience as well, so no, be open-minded, enjoy the journey. It's fun. I wish I had more time to learn more languages lately, but unfortunately not. I do need to remember, I need to buy more linseed oil this weekend because I've run out pretty much. So guys, I'm actually really daunted to tackle these grasses today because they just haven't been working out. I don't know why. I just feel like they lack something, you know. If you guys can have a closer look, you know, I just feel like they're not quite, they just don't quite work. And I'm not too sure why. So I'm gonna give them some more details. Really hard to have this camera where you guys can probably see, but I'll do my best. You started practicing French and Tagalog with a lot more intention lately. Languages are a lot of fun. They really are. What is Tagalog though? I don't know what Tagalog is. Okay, where's my glazing medium? Because I reckon, actually I probably won't need glazing medium at the moment. I don't reckon. I hope the birds are dry, you know, that would be amazing if they are. So I have a couple of references that I have, you know, picked out to help me with some of this. Pretty sure I had a reference folder as well. You know, I'll have a look. Because I tend to save a lot of references for my work here and there, you know, trying to see if I can get things a little bit better, closer to the real thing. Tagalog is the language from the Philippines, or one of them. Okay, that would be great, because that would actually be, you know, within your line of your culture as well. So a great thing to try and learn that. You watch English streams to improve your English. I actually watch German and French streams to improve my German and French as well, so you're not alone. Rusalaxo, good morning, how are you? Alright, Australian friends, gotta join your geek co-workers for a meeting. Enjoy the stream. By the way, professional paintings, you rated over 9,000 out of 10. Thank you, Francis. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. I hope when you come back that you like it even more and there will be even more details in this piece. That would be great. But yeah, I need to mix up. Why is this the wrong way? I'm getting confused because yesterday I had it swapped around. So I need to mix up some white and yellow and get more of that grassy look that I had yesterday. I reckon a couple of strands, you know, to add just another layer of detail is probably going to be all I need. And I think the other issue I'm having is not enough contrast here. So I don't have contrast here, and all of these on this side are just getting mashed together. And I think that's my problem. So I reckon once I get that finished and worked up a little bit better, I think it's gonna look amazing. You know, I hope so. Hello, PGH, how are you doing? Okay, so I'm gonna start on the left side. Hopefully this brush is actually thin enough, because I don't reckon this one is. Probably gonna have to stick with this brush. I reckon starting on this side is gonna be my best bet. Okay, I need more linseed oil. Really hope I don't run out of linseed oil completely today. That would be a disaster, you know. It's coming along really well. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. Morning, PGH. How are you doing? You're so happy you actually get to sit and watch my stream. You don't know if I knew already. It's Ezzy 122, just change your name. All right. Okay. Well, now we know who you are. I'm so happy for you that the move went so well. You seem so much happier since you've moved. And now you get to be with your husband, everything. I'm so happy for you. That is so awesome. You reckon you can't just go and you reckon you can't just go and get more linseed oil? Well, I don't have any stores close to me, Doom. So like not any stores that sell linseed oil because Adelaide is pretty uh like it's a pretty small place and I live, not very close to the city, so that makes it even harder. So if I want something, I have to either drive quite like over an hour to get it, or I have to plan ahead. So it's a little bit tricky. I think I'm gonna slant this so I can see a little bit better. This is not going fine. I'm wondering whether maybe glazing medium is the way to go. You came across the first challenge already, COVID, but thank you. My picture looks amazing. You love the textures. Well, thank you, Ezzy. Um, what do you mean the first challenge? What exactly is the first challenge? Unless you'd rather not share, but are you meaning COVID? Do I like Bauhaus? As in, I'm not a huge fan of the style. Oh, you mean a band? It's a band? I don't reckon I know them, to be honest. So I would say probably not them, but not because I don't like them, just because I've not heard them before. But I have a pretty open-minded music taste, to be honest. So in general, um, I can admire a piece of music even if I don't like it, as long as there's like a lot of effort put into it and it's like actually very artistic. Um, so yeah, I would say I have a very open-minded music taste, but yeah, my music taste is very, very eccentric in general. You never heard of them either. You both got COVID and had to quarantine separately. Oh no, why'd you have to quarantine separately though? Like, if you both have COVID, that doesn't make sense. You also never heard of them? Yeah, no, me neither. I think the name's familiar, so I would say I have heard of them, but I can't say that I've heard their music. I really hope you're okay, Ezzy. Are you feeling alright? Like, how long ago did this happen? That's not good at all. Were they different strands of COVID? That's what you said to your husband. He feels comfortable this way. You got it first. You are fine. You had your first shot already over a week ago and just got the symptoms last week, Tuesday. You can't smell anything. The worst is you got was muscle pain. Oh no. That is really strange, but I'm so happy for you that, it wasn't any really serious symptoms. I had no idea that muscle pain was actually one of the side effects of COVID though. And that's pretty interesting to be honest. I'm just gonna move my easel a little bit forwards. Very, very interesting. So, wait, you got COVID. You had your shot over a week ago and you had the symptoms last week on Tuesday. So pretty much you got COVID like right about the same time as you had the shot then. How unlucky. I mean, you could have almost avoided it, right? Then I'm just gonna quit this program because it keeps doing pop-ups on my screen and then I can't read the chat. You had COVID in December. It's more than likely why you don't feel very good right now. That's awful, Leash. Such a long time, I feel like a lot of people really struggle to like get back to normal after having had COVID. And definitely tons of people, like I was talking to Becca, who's another art streamer in here as well, and she said both her and her husband got COVID. So they are in Germany, but her husband lost his sense of taste afterwards, and she didn't. Everybody has different symptoms. It's crazy. I think you're definitely lucky if that doesn't happen to you. Yeah, everyone thinks you had it before you got your shot. The first 3 days was muscle pain, headache, congestion, and then you had no smell last Saturday. The pain is all gone. You are 99% better. You felt kind of weird to drive again because you hadn't been out of the house. Yeah, I can imagine that. When I don't drive for a long time, it definitely does get to me as well. Is it possible to get COVID and never get any symptoms? I think so, yeah. Um, as far as I know, lots of people can get it, especially kids, and be carriers and have like no symptoms at all. Hi Robin, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Yeah, you just consider to you just be considered a carrier for the virus. Yeah, exactly. You have a question. Can you DM it to me? Yeah, please do. Please do. Let me go onto Twitch and then I should see it when you send it to me. Or are you sending it on Discord? The vaccine is there to prevent the symptoms from becoming worse. Right. Okay. Well, the thing is, like, I think it sounds like you got it pretty much like a day or two or a couple of days before you got the vaccine, you know? So, like, what horrible timing. I mean, it's either that or the vaccine just had like a weird reaction with you and kind of gave you a low version of the virus. I mean, it's kind of like flu vaccines as well. You know, you can get a little bit sick after having them, so I wouldn't put it past it to to happen with that. Can't stay long today. You got your final dentist appointment in an hour. It's only a small fix today, and you're done. Well, I'm so happy for you that it's all behind you, Robin. I was actually thinking of you the other day because I went to the dentist and I was like, you know, I know how much everyone always dreads dentist appointments, and I did too. But luckily, nothing, I didn't have anything that needed to get done. So, but I was thinking of you and how like a rough time you've had lately. You know, it's been ridiculous. Pretty much the whole year you've been dealing with it. Ever since, we started really talking, you've had so many things. So I would be so happy for you once you don't have anything left. You sent it on Discord, right? Let me have a look. I'll double check. Yours and your husband's second shot will be May 8th. You just hope the second shot won't be a big pain, as they said it might be. Yeah, I mean, dentist appointments can be rough, right? And I don't know why. It's like tooth pain for some reason is just a very different kind of pain, and it's like you can have a toothache on this side of your mouth and your whole mouth hurts, right? We've all been there. Hi, Gamer Painter! Hello, how are you doing? I went by your channel yesterday and had a look at your channel. Yours and your husband's second shot will be May 8th. You just hope the second shot won't be a big pain, as they said it might be. So, they're very painful? I think the most painful vaccine I've ever had, um, I'm pretty sure it was the meningococcal virus vaccine. I think that one was pretty rough, and then there was another one, but it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. But that one was pretty bad. Like most vaccines for me have just been nothing. But I remember that one being pretty intense, like your whole arm goes really sore. Yeah, you can't wait. Your first appointment Feb the 10th, so it's been some months. Exactly. It really has. It's like I said, it's been all year. It's ridiculous. Do you have a good dentist though, Robin? Thank you, Jacob. Hello, how are you doing? It really affects everything you do, but so glad to get it all finished. Yeah, I mean it's important, right? It's not something you can just set off, and I really hope you have health insurance to help you cover a lot of these things. Thank you for the follow, Ebbs. Really appreciate that. Please introduce yourself if you like. Got invited as affiliate after that stream. Oh, really? Congratulations! I'm so happy for you. That's a lot of work, you know, and a lot of time and investment you've put in. And if people are happy to watch you, that's well deserved. Triggered by... Oh, by the way, Gamer Painter, if you can please link your Discord and Twitch account, that way if I can, you know, sometimes after I stream, I like to raid some of you guys, so if I can see that you're streaming on my Discord channel, it's very easy to raid you, so please do that. Triggered by your shot in grade 7, your flu shot, nurse, was brutal. Oh my goodness. They said the second shot can have a different effects on people. Your aunt and uncle got the same one you did, and they said they were fine, so who knows. Yeah, well, I have family members who got it as well, Ezzy, and as far as I know, nothing weird happened with them. They didn't suffer any, you know, strange side effects, so... and she works as a nurse, my cousin. Sorry, my cousin's wife. So, you know. Your mum got her second shot and she said it didn't hurt her much. Right, okay. Well, there you go, Essie. Nothing to be afraid of from the sounds of it. Don't be hard on yourself if it is worse for you, because everybody does experience things differently. Oh, they are linked. Awesome. Congrats. Well, then I will definitely, you know, I will definitely raid you if you are online when I am. Yeah, I have a separate section, like Rin said. So you guys will show up above everyone else's names, I think just right below my moderators. And then there's going to be a little section that's showing everybody in my Discord who's streaming. So we can all, you know, help support each other. And I can support you. Sometimes it's just so hard to get the right angle, you know. Your partner, who's very sensitive to vaccines, said he got a headache and he was fired for like 2 days, but nothing serious. Right, okay. Oh, tired. Tired for... I was like, how can you be fired for like 2 days and then taken back? You know, that's pretty strange. Your cat was sleeping under the little table on your bed, and you just dragged him out to hug him. Oh, Essie, I'm so happy you took your pets with you. I mean, that's really important, right? So cute, so cute. I remember watching your stream once and how your little kitten kept, well, your little cat kept tugging on your legs while you were trying to play Dead by Daylight. It was so cute but hilarious at the same time. I actually saw someone playing a horror game of some sort, and they were streaming it as well. Like, I wasn't watching the stream, but it was a compilation of stream fails on YouTube. And the person's mum came in and jump scared them while they were live streaming this horror game, and they went through the roof. It was hilarious. Your cat was sleeping. Your grandma was in bed for 2 to 3 days with a giant headache after her vaccine shot. Oh, that's no good. That's not good at all. But I'm really happy she's safe now, and nothing bad came out of that. Meanwhile, you might get your first shot beginning of July. Well, I'm so happy for you, Game Painter. Pet hugs are the best. They really are, right, Appy Jacks? They so are. Pets can be like the best therapy ever, I feel like. Pets can cure anything. I truly believe that. Hopefully you guys can see that a little better. The lighting's actually pretty good today, surprisingly. He might be plotting your demise, but he is a cutie. How old is your cat, and what is your cat's name, if I might ask? You're glad to hear everyone is getting their vaccine. Canada is being very slow about it. Still only ages 65 plus are able to get it. Well, I mean, I'm glad, Rin. I'm glad they are prioritizing old people. I mean, I don't really think Australia has much availability of the vaccine at the moment. At least, not what I've heard about. But definitely those who are most at risk need it first, for sure. And I'm sure, eventually, at least you guys aren't getting the Chinese version. The Chinese version of the vaccine is being dispersed to South America and, other third world countries. And apparently it's only got like a 50% success rate. So, you don't want to get that. You gotta go get ready, so have a good time. Hella love what I make. Thank you, Robin. Oh, by the way, Robin, it's not purchasable stickers just yet, but I know you were asking about stickers, so yesterday I set up some sticker Patreon tiers on my Patreon account. So if you guys want to support my, Patreon account instead of here on Twitch, instead of subscribing on Twitch, you guys can get sticker rewards throughout the year as well. So totally up to you, but I will actually start selling individual stickers on my store in the future, just not at the moment. Same here in the Netherlands, your date is tentative. That is like, I know Europe is really struggling, but it's great that, something's being done about it now. There aren't enough of the shots to go round. It's rather unfortunate. Hopefully you get it sorted soon. Well, I feel like, considering how quickly this whole pandemic jumped on everything, and how quickly it spread, I feel like they have really done a good job, with how quickly they found a vaccine for it to treat it. And I mean, you can only imagine it's ridiculous, to try and create a vaccine for every person in the world. That's a lot. But I mean, realistically, not every single person needs to get it. We just need enough people to get it so that the vaccine can't spread anymore. If it can't spread, then the likelihood of those few people who haven't had the vaccine getting it is far less. So if we can at least get to that point, then it'll slow down a lot. That'll be great. Just feel so bad for everybody in Europe. I mean, they really got hit rough. Your one pup is training to be a therapy dog. So whenever you have like a panic attack, she always curls up near you. Oh, Appy Jacks. That is so cute. That is so, so cute. Pets can be amazing, right? I mean, it's so sad that you're getting these panic attacks. I know what that feels like. It's really hard to, stop those when they happen, but I can imagine a little animal curling up into you is like, yeah, just the best cure for it ever. I actually had my last pet parrot that I had. She would, whenever I would cry or anything, she would notice and she would climb off her cage and come and sit on my shoulder and like peck at my cheeks and everything until I started feeling better. She was such an like emotionally connected pet. I mean, she was very empathetic. She immediately knew when something was wrong. So how old is your pup at the moment? Your cat is turning 5 in December. His name is Farhad? Like Hud, but Hud? Farhad? It's Persian for Leo or Romeo. Right, okay. That is pretty cool. But your cat's not a Persian cat, is it? 'Cause I think I've seen pictures of your cat. It's more like a tabby, right? Tea Leaf, thank you for the follow. You heard there's a chance you will have to get a yearly COVID shot, like the flu shot. Oh, really? Like forcibly, or just like from now on, like in the future, to try and eradicate it? You never got the flu shot. You've been very blessed to have a wonderful immune system, so you hope not. You did hear about it though. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had the flu shot, to be honest. Maybe once ever? But I don't go out a lot, so not really necessary. Your dog is also your therapy dog. When you panic, she lays on you with her hands pressing down on your chest to help your breathing. Oh, Rin! That is super, super sweet. So sweet. Yeah, no, animals are, especially for panic attacks, animals are the best because, I don't know, they don't react in like a more stressful way, and they're also like a living being, so you feel like you have someone or some like a fellow being there with you. So, and I feel like part of it as well is like you see this adorable creature just being so loving and endearing, and then you kind of feel like, oh, you need to compose yourself, you know, to take care of them. So is that kind of like not a stressful motivation, but like a desired motivation? And I feel like, you know, with panic attacks, obviously you can't force someone to get out of that, but animals just, I don't know, they do it really well. Thanks for the follow, Tea Leaf. Best part is she's not small, so she just squishes you. She's 3, but you still call her a pup. Yeah, I think she's probably past the pup age now, Appy Jacks. Hello, Mallory! How are you doing? It's you! Very helpful, very helpful. Parrots are so cute. You wish you knew how to handle birds, but you respect those who can. Here's a grey tab. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen pictures on your Instagram of Farad, so... But yeah, parrots are like... Definitely, like, I have a lot of dog people who handle my bird at times, and like, people go in to like stroke and pat a bird, and birds are like... Yeah, birds don't deal well with that at all, so... It's really a lot better. You know, cat people in general, I feel like, are a little bit more tentative, like before just going in and stroking a bird. And birds need you to like build up some trust before, you know, they are prey animals after all, so. Where in Australia am I from? I'm from Adelaide, Tea Leaf. Whereabouts are you from? Kiri Kiluki, how are you? Welcome back. Thank you for the follow the other day. I'm so glad you're back. From France, it's beautiful painting tableau. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. Oh dear, I'm putting oil paint and painting grass on my desk, guys. Oh, you're in Sydney. Right, okay. How cold is it there? Because, like, I have been wearing this freaking... Oh no, I'm getting paint everywhere now. I have been wearing this thick padded jacket all week because it's so cold this month. Like, the past week has just been freezing. Yeah, one dog will cuddle you and just wants pets because she has anxiety, and the other one is the most hyper being ever who just licks. That is so cute. And hey, you've got a bit of both, right? You've got a bit of both personalities. It is getting chilly. The sun is still warm, but the air is cold. Exactly, yeah. It is just... I hate it. I hate it so much. I think I'm realizing this is a bit of a patience thing, you know. I think last time I was just rushing a little too much. Trying to get the grass done, which was fine because it was the initial stage, so didn't really matter at first, but now I need to really be patient. Because I'm doing the details now. You know, don't wanna rush the details. It's definitely looking much better. Giveaway? What giveaway, Kiri Kuluki? I don't have a giveaway at the moment, no. I've got prints and things in my store. Sometimes I run giveaways on my Instagram account, but that's about it. Oh, you love the cold, so it's good for you. Well, I'm glad some of us, are getting some pleasure out of it. Do you make art as well, Tea Leaf? What country am I in again? You only ask because it's nice. You can catch me on California time now. Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense because of the move. So I'm from Australia, Ezzy, and I'm specifically in Adelaide. Because that's right, Ezzy. Didn't you move like right across the country? I'm pretty sure you did. That was like a huge move. From Florida to Cali, it was a huge move. Do I want to talk about cold? You got stuck in snow and ice 4 times at the border between Louisiana and Texas. Oh my goodness. I think I saw the pictures, Azzy. Didn't you post pictures of that? Like, I know a couple people did, so I'm sorry if I'm not like confusing you with someone else, but I thought that you posted pictures. What inspires me to make my art or my style? To be honest, Tea Leaf, it's a little bit of like a combination of my imagination. I tend to build up an imaginary world in my head and have all these characters in there, and so just trying to bring my characters to life. So I guess yeah, it's like a tough question. Why do I draw the characters I draw? Um, I suppose a lot of that is, I have a love for animals. I have a love for, children's open-mindedness. So that's why more often than not, I draw children. And so yeah, just, focusing on that childlike imagination and then combining that with like a little bit more, I guess, conceptual art, like adding some more complexity to it so that it appeals to adults as well. So my art is kind of known to fit into the pop surrealist style. I don't know if you're familiar with that style, but yeah, it's very characteristic of that. The bat ring is named Betsy, and we love her. Yeah, so I've got Betsy with us today as well. Betsy always helps me paint, so yeah. I'm probably only a few Ks from you. Oh, you're in Adelaide as well. That's pretty cool. I think I've got a couple of people in my Discord actually. Uh, Not sure how I say your name, Lawart or Law Art, but yeah, I've got a couple of people in my Discord who are from Adelaide as well. A model painter actually. This was in your car, so you drove in a little Kia Soul. Wait, a little Kia Soul? Oh, your car is a Kia. Right. That is tiny. That could get stuck so easy. Hello, Doverkin! Yeah, it's foul play. Yeah, so I'm getting close, Doverkin. We're getting close. So yesterday I added a lot more contrast to the birds. I'm so happy I did because they just pop now. The darker areas help lift burning the foreground up a lot better. So I just solved a lot of those contrast issues that I had before. So how are you doing, Doberkin? How is your morning going? Was work okay yesterday? Not Steam, hello! How are you? Okay, so I finished pretty much. Well, I'm happy with it. Why is my chair so stuck in here? I probably will, add some more grasses to it, but I reckon it might be best if I, do the other grass first and then see how much I've got to work with. It's funny, it could get through flooded roads, but when it came to snow, forget about it. Wow, you put it through some risky maneuvers, haven't you, Ezzy? Well, I'm really glad to hear that, it's gone okay for you and you didn't get completely stuck. You're good. You're supposed to be sleeping now, but can't, so hopped in. Work is chaotic as ever. Oh no, that is no good. I'm sorry you can't sleep. But I'm very happy that you are here. It's always lovely to, see your face around here. You have to get special tires for snow. Good thing you don't need it in California though. Yeah, well hopefully not. Did the massive snowstorm? Like the really freezing thing that hit the States, did it affect California as well? So cool, you clicked on my page randomly and instantly heard me live in Adelaide. What a coinkydink. Do I go to any live drawing classes here? You're looking for some to get back into. I've never really done that low art. I did do that at uni, so I think I had like 3 live drawing classes, but I don't do that anymore. At the moment, I just practice at home by myself, so I wouldn't really be able to help you, but I'm sure there's plenty around, plenty of good ones. So what kind of art do you like to make, low art? Beautiful art. You have a question. Do I ever have days where I have an influx of ideas for a piece and have to write them all down, or do I just kind of draw as I think about them? That actually does happen to me a lot, Kavasak. There's like some days I will really struggle to have any ideas. That's not really that frequent, but it does happen a lot that like I get so many ideas all at once and it's like a bombardment. And that's a real struggle because you just want to get them all out all at once, but you can't because you've got limited time, right? And you don't want to lose those ideas. So, in general, what I do is show you guys. I keep a little textbook like this. So, I just have, well, it's really hard to see on that. I have lots of little scribbles in here, so I just quickly put them down. Some of them are really slight. They don't have to be very complex. This one was a brief idea I had And I actually developed this one up, in a later piece of mine as well. So, yeah. So I saved them in here. If I have enough time to draw a couple of them out, I'll briefly draw them in my little sketchbook. But if I'm really stuck and I don't have my sketchbook with me, or there's just way too many to draw out, I'll probably just, write them down on my notes in my phone, and I have like a whole list. And then if I ever get art block, I just go down the list and I pick an idea. And sometimes that sparks things, because you're so excited about this new concept you're gonna draw. So yeah, it actually really helps. Really helpful for art block, and really helpful to not lose ideas when you have like a storm of them that just want to flow through you, right? You're okay, you got a bit of a headache because of the heat in the afternoon where you are. Oh, that's no good, not staying. I'm so sorry to hear that you've got a headache. But why is it so warm there? Aren't you guys just heading into spring? Like, hasn't it just happened? I'm really good, not staying. I'm really good. I'm so into this painting today. I've not really had a lot of chance to get into painting recently, so it's a lot of fun. Thank you for the follow, Kavasok. Kavasok? Not sure how to say your name. No, it affected Louisiana and the central states. You only got the after effects of the snowstorm. You ended up staying a couple of days in Louisiana before trekking to Cali again with your car. No damage from snow on your car from snow, but when you're on your way out of Texas to New Mexico, a big rig truck tire popped and destroyed the inner bumper that you had to get fixed. That is not good at all. Like, of all things, right? That was the thing that got your car wrecked. Oh no. Hopefully it wasn't too expensive. Like, did you have insurance that covered it? Thanks for asking. You work as a 3D animator. But lately, you've really been trying to get a pencil down on paper again. You're not really sure what you'd like to draw yet, but for practice, you're just doing anatomy sketches for the moment. Well, I think that's a great way to start, Lowart. That's a really great way to start. Because it gives you, all that background information that you need, and, you can go any direction from there. So, what kind of 3D art do you make? You've got to show us in Discord. Join our Discord and post your work, and we can have a look. Thank you, Rin. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow, Alicia. Really appreciate that. You're looking at my store, you see that I'm selling prints. Do I ever sell the originals? At the moment, I don't, Kavasak. Um, I am just selling prints for the time being. You ended up paying out of pocket. It wasn't too bad though. Well, I'm glad it wasn't too bad. That really sucks though. Yeah, unless it's a commission, at the moment I don't. So if it's a commission, definitely, but at the moment I don't really sell the originals. Thank you, Alicia, for the follow and the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Really, really appreciate that. That is so sweet. Oh, Alicia, what were you working on? Do let us know. And if you have a link that we can, check out, please share it. I would love to show everybody what you do. You've decided to try out wheel painting, Bob Ross style, and most of the supplies came today, but you just need your easel and base coat stuff to come in. You're pretty excited. That does sound awesome. That sounds really awesome, Queen Melissa. So happy for you. Bob Ross definitely have a very, fun style to follow as well. You gotta show me a pic of your new supplies. I love seeing art supplies, like freshly packaged or unpackaged, you know. Alicia, thank you so much for the beautiful raid. Really appreciate it. You were painting some laser galaxies. How awesome is that? I would love to see. Hi, Paint the Moment. I loved watching your stream yesterday. Your drawing was so beautiful, and I love the progress you made on that bird painting. It was so beautiful. It's technically more summer where you are. Weather can get random here. It rained this morning, but then it was a hot afternoon. Glad to hear I'm doing great. Well, thank you. Well, I envy you with it being summer because I'm freezing. I've been wearing this thick jacket everywhere I go because I just can't get warm. So, for those of you who are new, this is an oil painting that I've been working on for my mum. And it's, yeah, so I started this in acrylics and then I moved it over to oils eventually for most of the top layers because I just preferred oils and I got sick and tired of working in acrylics. But it's just had a couple hours of work. Really been enjoying getting invested into it. So my mom's a huge fan of guinea fowl, and this is going to hang in her dining room. So I'll be really happy once it's finished. Thank you for the follow. What a waste. Definitely not a waste having you here. Alicia, please drop a link to the latest piece you worked on or drop a link to your Instagram account. I would love to share. It was nice and warm, 26 Celsius today, and now it's snowing tonight. Oh my goodness. How can it be 26 and then go to snow? I mean, that's ridiculous. Climate change. Climate change. Yeah, right. Very plausible, right? I'm definitely going to have a struggle with this layer of grass over here because I don't have as much contrast there. Like this works nicely because I have the darker layer of grass underneath, but that layer is definitely gonna be a struggle. I can already see it. Oh my goodness, you shared a link to your stuff. Let me have a look. You painted an alien! Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Wow, I really love this alien you did. That is so cool, Alicia. Very awesome. I am really sorry that I'm not... Today we've been having a lot of stream issues lately, Alicia. And for some reason, whenever I share like browser windows on my stream, it crashes the entire stream. So I've decided until I get my new computer parts, I'm not sharing any work on stream. But guys, please go and give Alicia's account a follow. Her work is incredible. Guys, there's not copy and pasting this link. Do go and check out her work, guys. I've just dropped the link in the chat. Her work is amazing. I love this alien. I love your dog. Your dog is so adorable. I love his floopy tail. Very cool. These buildings look awesome. Very psychedelic. What are these mountains and the little dinosaur? I really love it. Is it like the dinosaur running away from the asteroid and the lava coming through? I love this one. That is so cool. Your stuff is amazing. Oh, your rendition of Jack Sparrow. That is awesome. Very cool. What is this? It's like a suit, a person in a looks like a Nazi suit, or not a Nazi suit, but like an old World War II German uniform. Does look like that. And the background is red. I'm not too sure. That one is very well done. Very well done. You have amazing work. Thank you so much for the raid. Another Alicia from Alberta. Doverkin, thank you for gifting that sub to Leash. Really appreciate that, Doverkin. You're very welcome, Alicia. Thank you. Really appreciate that raid, and thank you for sending your whole family here. Finding computer parts right now, not a good time to be looking. Exactly, you're so right, but luckily I didn't go for the highest end stuff. You know, I already had a really good graphics card. My CPU is the problem, and I couldn't upgrade my CPU until I had a new motherboard. So I had to upgrade both, and that's why it was kind of expensive, but I didn't go for the highest end stuff. I just went with something that could hopefully handle the streams, and I am hoping by next week, you know, I can show off all you guys' work again and not have all these hiccups. He's the sweetest doggo. He does look like he is. It was a special request from your brother for Christmas. It hangs in his living room, and your niece and nephew adore it. What a place to hang it. I'm sure that gives guests, like, a little bit of look sometimes, right? Oh, it's Lemmy from Motorhead. I didn't know that. I'm not familiar with, I guess it's a band? Motorhead's a band? The Necromancer community is always wholesome. You love and appreciate art creators and art lovers alike. Feel free to share your works on Discord. Exactly, Doverkin. All us Necromancers love, you know, seeing each other's work, supporting each other and everything. Roxy Soft, hello, how are you doing? How's your day been? I feel like this needs to go lighter because I have less contrast here. It just stand out, right? Need more linseed oil. It's not the right consistency yet. Roxy, thank you for the follow. You just woke up, you're drinking coffee. Oh, that's a great way to start a morning, right? Get yourself wide awake, ready for the day. Thank you, Roxy. Thank you. Are you an artist as well? Dear, it's not going thin enough here. Need it. I think I wiped it off last time and then I didn't get the sides. Painting on my canvas as well. I need thinner brushes, guys. We also can add yeah, you love to make art. So what kind of art do you make? Thank you for the follow, Ben's Jammin' Art. Hope you make some really jammin' art for us. Please feel free to introduce yourself and tell us what kind of art you like to make. One day, you want to be as good as me. Roxy, thank you so much. You will be. You definitely will be. You just gotta practice every day. Keep at it. Believe in yourself. Gotta get the boys ready for school soon. Can you see Humpty? As in the last progress of Humpty? I can definitely show you. Give me one moment. I might turn it to the full cam because I feel like that might be the easiest way to show this off right now. So give me one second. So this is where Humpty is at right now. So we made lots and lots of progress on Humpty. All the vines we've done. The whole brick wall is done. Really happy that Humpty's face is so happy in this one. Very pleased with his face. We also started doing the hills lately in the background, as you guys can see. So I have to do the bird on the top here. Sorry, a little hard to show you guys, but yeah, there's a bird that's right next to Humpty, and I have to do the girl over on this side as well. But other than that, all I have left to do is that background, some clouds, and yeah, those two characters. So not really that far to go, guys. Not really that far to go. Caffeine does absolutely nothing to you. You've been drinking it for so long now. It's just for the taste. Me too, Appy Jacks. I can have it like right before going to sleep and it does nothing to me. Show all the pages so far. Sure, I can do that. I can definitely do that. So the page you just showed you guys is the first one, right? Storybook, thank you for the cheer. Thank you for the 100 bits. Really appreciate it. Can you see the spider page and the cracked open page? Yes, I can show you. Thank you, Paint the Moment. Really appreciate that. I haven't actually stuck this one together, so I'm gonna try my best to hold it for you guys so you can see these two pages together. So this one is where Humpty has a great fall, right? Where Humpty sees Mr. Spider and Mr. Spider just wanted to greet him. But sadly, Humpty didn't want any of it. He has a bit of arachnophobia, so didn't turn out super well. But yeah, these are going to be stuck together. This page over here is going to have text on it. That's why it's got like the wide open space behind it. But yeah, gonna be a storybook in the end, essentially. This one is gonna be a bit of a spot color page. So this one is gonna have a blank page on the left hand side and just Humpty with a little bit of background behind him, kind of just showing his different motions falling through the sky. Lots of different expressions and everything, you know. So I almost have 4 pages done. I'll show you guys the other one that I've done. I have to stick this one a little bit better. This one is where Humpty gets split in 2 pieces. So the idea is, once you open the book like this, you are essentially splitting Humpty into 2 pieces. So, yeah. This one was a lot of work. I really despise these brick walls. But I think the first one I showed you guys was the most work of all. I don't know why, just the perspective on the wall was tons of work. And I still have lots of walls to do, so that's why I'm taking a bit of a break from Humpty, you know? But yeah, you can see his yoke falling out on this side. He's not very happy. Not very happy at all. But yeah. Thank you, Rin. Thank you. Yes, the book will be for sale. Paint the Moment. It's gonna be hard because I don't know how I'm gonna go about it. So either it's gonna be like a print on demand, which means, you know, if you guys place an order, one will be shipped to you and I'll get a small portion of that. But unfortunately, because it's done that way, they do take a huge cut and I don't make any, you know, I make barely any money off it then. So I want to try and see if I can get it printed locally and then actually like physically ship it from my studio to you guys, because then I can, you know, add like fun stickers, like a complimentary print, and, you know, some nice cards for you guys as well. And I can't do that when it's like print on demand, you know. So I'm gonna research, but the book won't be available till like next year, because it's gonna take me the rest of the year to work on it and like finish it. And I have an art show in September, and then I have like Halloween every October, so probably, you know, with all of that as well, I highly doubt it's going to be done before the end of the year. You placed a few of your works in the art section on Discord. I will have a look. Let me go see. Thank you, Roxy. Normally I share you guys' work on the live stream, so I'm really sorry that I'm not doing it today, but we've had crashes every single stream when I've done that. So for now, I'm just gonna look at you guys' work. Oh my goodness, Grav and Napalm posted some really amazing stuff, guys. Oh, Roxy! That is amazing! I love your art! It's so colorful and vibrant. I love the kittens. They're really cute. So awesome. Oh my goodness. You did a really great job with the background in the one on the top right as well. Love that one. So are these all your own characters or are they inspired by like characters you love? You're glad you asked now. Yeah, so I will let you guys know Paint the Moment. I'll announce it on my Instagram account for sure. So if you follow me on Instagram, definitely I will let you know. Have I decided whether I wanted watercolor it or color it digitally? Um, Not really, Rin, and I hate myself for being so indecisive about that because, you know, my heart wants to do it in watercolor, but, you know, I've already put in so much time and energy into detailing it, and if I transfer that to watercolor paper, I'm really gonna have to redo at least, you know, 50% of the work. So it kind of feels like a waste, but then I don't want, you know, I don't want that to be the reason I don't do it traditionally. So I told my mum last weekend that I'm planning to like, I'm gonna take one spread, I'm gonna do one digitally and I'm gonna do one traditionally and see which outcome I like best. Which one do I feel suits a children's book best? And, you know, that way, you know, if it does look a lot better traditionally, I will go for it. But if it's like not much of a difference, I'm probably just gonna do it digitally. So we'll see. I think I'm gonna try both. What would you guys prefer, do you think? You better would trigger emotions in a child, like when the parent would read my book for them, the kid would be like, oh no, you broke him. Oh. Well, luckily, this story is not very grim. It has a happy ending, so it's very, very good for kids. Hi, Napalm! Napalm, we just saw your work on Discord. It looks amazing. I love the skulls you did, like the gradient from dark to light. It's amazing. You have such great rendering. Such great rendering. I still remember the day you trolled us into thinking you could barely draw. And then you shared your work with us, and it was like, damn, he was really lying, you know? He was really lying about the fact that he couldn't draw. Really messed with our heads there. They're your own characters. Well, they're very creative, Roxy. Very creative. How long have you been making art for? You're writing a story with some characters for a book. How awesome! That is great. You should keep sharing your progress with us on Discord. We'd love to see. Yeah, like Rin said. Beat me to it, Rin. Beat me to it. As you said the day before yesterday, you won a giveaway, but you didn't get what you won. The next day, you decided to explore the streamer's site, then you started typing a message for streamer on her site, but you pressed the enter button too early. You repeated your message one more time, adding your postal address. In the end of the story, the streamer said she got both messages and everything is okay. You would get your giveaway. That is awesome news, Paula. Awesome news. So do you know what you won yet? You think if I do it digitally, I should use a watercolor brush to get the same effect. I will win. I will send you a couple of screenshots of what I've like played around with so far. Because I've done some, the one where Humpty falls, I've already colored those. Like digitally, and they do look quite nice. So I am already very happy with where it's headed, but you never know. Traditional art sometimes just gives you that something extra. And so, yeah, if that does happen, um, I might just go and do it traditionally. So we'll see. It'd be so special to do it entirely traditionally, but digital seems to be the better choice in this case. Experimenting with it too sounds like a good idea though. Yeah, and because I'm doing this specifically to get into children's illustration as well, it's a really hard choice because I don't want to give them a style, like put forward a style that's, very time intensive. And then they ask me, like, how long does this take you to make? And I have to tell them, a very long time because I've done it traditionally. Whereas if I color it digitally, the only time intensive process really is the sketch process. So I cut a lot of that work down. But on the other hand, I could end up with something really unique if I do it traditionally. So I'm just gonna see how it goes. See how it goes, take it as it comes. You'd like to see me work on some digital stuff. I used to be a predominantly digital artist actually. So yeah, I wasn't I wasn't originally a traditional artist at all. You don't troll, you really don't think your drawings are good. You never studied for that. Honestly, Napalm, you don't need to study. You really don't. Um, I mean, I feel like what I learned in art school, and like I didn't really go to fine art school. I really only, so I did 2 years, like visual communication, which is more like graphic design, and only 1 year of that was specialized in illustration, which was where I did a couple of courses in like live art drawing and things like that. But I really don't feel like it helps you that much. The only thing it really helps you with is spotting. I feel like spotting mistakes in your work. It does, the teachers really help you figure out how to do that. But most of what I learned at uni was how to run an art business, how to be an illustrator, like, handling clients, all that kind of thing. Also make emotes. Who makes emotes? You want a sketch or sketch frenzy giveaway. So what are the sketches of? You just realized you didn't put up your recent work in the art section. You just posted. Let me have a look, Ezzy. I'll go have a look. I wish I could show you guys its work. I'm so sorry I can't. Oh my goodness, Ezzy, this is amazing. I love this motorbike you did. That is so cool. Very, very cool. Oh my. I love the colors on the second one. There's just something about them that are like they really work together. A really nice palette. So is the pumpkin one inspired by you and your cat? Very creepy. It's cool. I like it. I love your sketches of the cat in the last one, especially the one where the cat's like dismissive and being rude and showing his butt. Very cute. Fabulous. It really is fabulous. I can definitely see your cat's personality coming out here. Very adorable. You guys are so awesome for sharing your work with me. I love seeing your stuff. Absolutely love it. I do feel we're making progress, but I'm not too sure how I feel about the progress yet. I kind of feel like I'm a bit out of my depth here with these grasses, and I just don't know what I'm doing, you know? Sometimes just happens. Oh my goodness, Cody! Thank you for the raid! Thank you so much! Guys, have a look at Cody's work. His stream is amazing. He was working on such awesome stuff this week. Really cool. You guys have got to follow him. What was your stream like, Cody? Hello, Grumpy Illustrator. How are you doing? Oh, you can't see it, but the last one in the far left says fabulous with the cat that has the shades. Yeah, well, I actually could read that. It was pretty cool. Everybody from Cody's stream, thank you so much for coming. Really happy to have you lot here. I'm just working on an oil painting for my mum. She loves guinea fowl. So this has been hours and hours of work, but I'm really happy with where it's going. We're just trying to make some progress on the grass today. So yeah, adding some details in. Cody, do let us know what you were working on. Please share. Be very quiet. Why? Is there a secret running around? False visual, how are you doing? You love working with colors, but it's so hard to put colors in your drawings. You feel like one barrier. Maybe you could try scanning your drawings, Napalm? Like scan them. Do you have an iPad or like a tablet you can color things with? Like, that's a great way. I feel like digital can be a great way to practice color. So maybe scan your drawings and then set the drawing layer to overlay and then put the, multiply, and then put the other colors underneath it. And yeah, just play around with different colors, see which ones work. I think your work in particular just work really well in grayscale, and that's probably why you feel like color destroys them to an extent, because you already have amazing tonal values in your work, so it really doesn't need much more. Thank you, False Visual, thank you. All good this end, so lovely to see me again. I went by your Instagram account and your Twitch account yesterday, Grumpy Illustrator. had a look at what you were doing. Every time you raid here, you're always like, oh my gosh, you didn't know Lily Collins streams on Twitch. Oh my gosh, I get that a lot, Platypus. I really do. And I think it's Lily Collins, and there's another one, Rooney Mara. People say I look like her as well, apparently. Dr. Chronic, hello, nice seeing you around again. At least you made today's stream in time. You were painting the community's monsters tonight. This painting looks amazing. So, you were painting other people's monsters? Can we see what you were doing, Cody? Everyone from the raid and new friends that have just joined. Yeah, welcome everyone. You used to own those birds. Oh, really? That you used to live on a farm with them? You hear the miracle of sound in the background. That is some great music. It really is, yeah. So I play my music through Pretzel Labs. Oh, you don't have a tablet or iPad. You're fully traditional. That is tricky. I mean, what you could do is scan the drawing, print it out on some watercolor paper, and like play around with watercolor on it. It won't be like you know, a fully traditional piece, but it's going to give you some ideas of color. You could see that too. Definitely a compliment. Oh, thank you, Platypus. Thank you. You don't like working with colors on paper. Much prefer those digitally. Some people do. Some people, you know, just prefer digital, and some people prefer traditional. Just preference, you know. You're heading out, but you're glad I was streaming so you could bring your amazing friends to my awesome stream. Enjoy the rest of my stream. Well, thank you so much, Cody. You are an amazing artist and such a supportive streamer as well. Really, really glad you thought of raiding us today. So happy. But I hope you have a great rest of your evening. I do apologize. I can't really share people's work in my browser today because I've had streams crash for the past couple of weeks. And I'm currently waiting on computer parts, so hopefully by next week we can just have a bombardment of like sharing everyone's work on my stream. I get Lily Collins a lot, and someone also once said Maisie Williams, which you don't see at all. Who is Maisie Williams? Cody listened to reggae for the first time in his life. Really? You don't really see that one much. I don't know her at all. I didn't even know Rooney Mara, to be honest, and like, I think the only movie that I'm familiar with that she plays in is Girl with a Dragon Tattoo. You're a bona fide Rastafarian now. Oh gosh. He killed Kermit. Yeah, really, really appreciate the raid, Cody. Thank you so much. The subject matter can be anyone you like. You chose the first thing that came to mind. You like them both, but you cannot start a drawing digitally, no matter how hard you try. I'm the same gamer painter. I find it incredibly hard to go from like blank canvas digitally to a fully fledged painting. I used to be much better at it when I was like fully digital, but lately I just start everything as sketches, and I only use my iPad to color them, really. Thank you, Killer Koala. You guys make me feel so special. Oh, Maisie Williams is Arya from Game of Thrones. I haven't watched Game of Thrones, Ren, so that does not ring a bell. Yes, gotcha, but you don't have a problem. You go practice. If it gets bad, just start another. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I feel like traditional artists are very resilient with like failures in their work and things like that because, if they screw up, they got to start over. So they just really get used to it. I do look a bit like Rooney Mara and Lily Collins. You get told you look like Aubrey Plaza all the time, but you don't see it. Let me see what Aubrey Plaza looks like. And I'll see if I can see it. Oh, she's familiar. I watched something that she starred in. Oh, she's the girl from, oh, now I can't remember that comedy show. Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, like I can sort of see it, but not really. I don't feel like there's a striking resemblance really. You do both really on paper. They're mostly grayscale, digitally mostly colors. Yeah, I feel like it's easier digitally to just want to go all smarty box because you've got so many colors at your disposal. Thank you, Rin. Thank you so much for reminding everyone. So yeah, guys, as Rin said, we have a couple of kids here and we also have some of my family's kids here, so we try to keep it family friendly. So don't feel bad if your mod removes your message, no hard feelings. No hard feelings at all. Because we know not everybody is aware. That's okay. Oh, the series she plays in is Parks and Recreation. The insurance appraiser is here and your dog is genuinely losing his marbles. Oh no. It's never personal. You literally got modded on your first time joining. I'm so sorry, Gamer Painter. I'm glad you stuck around though, but yeah, it's never personal. I mean, I'm guilty of joining streams, right? And not reading the rules. We all are. And so yeah, it's totally fine. What happens on the 20th of April? Twitch has been getting less family friendly lately, or has it always been like this? I think it depends, Doom. I think it depends where you go. Like, I know a lot of streamers that are very family friendly. And then, some people who have, a lot different kind of styles of stream. So everybody really just has their own rules, and their own community and vibe. So realistically, and I mean, I take part in a lot of streams that, not all of them are family friendly. And, that's fine. That's how those streamers want to run their streams. But, yeah, definitely, there are definitely some other streamers who do. Like, I think Vivi's art service is closer to the family friendly stage. I've never seen anything not family friendly on her streams, so there's a couple. Do I remember the 21st of September? Not really. What happened on the 21st of September? Each person should and is able to choose a type of stream they want to have. Yeah, exactly. I mean, as a streamer, you are putting yourself out there. And like, would you hang out with people you don't enjoy the company of? Probably not. And those people probably won't hang out with you. So you are entitled, I feel, as a streamer to choose your own community and choose your own rules. And I mean, like I said, I'm very happy for people who take part in other communities to be here. Definitely, we're very inclusive. Your work isn't family friendly? What do you mean, Grumpy Illustrator? I've been to your Instagram. Nothing wrong with your work. Depends on the streamers mostly. Even if the content is not family friendly, they do a good job in marking a line that no one should or will cross. Yours is not. Yours is set on mature because you can cuss like a sailor. I see. Well, yeah, I completely agree, Dovakin. There's like some pretty crazy streams, but I feel like from what I've seen, people really do stay very respectable in most communities I've been to. Only the bad language. Can't say I've noticed, Grumpy Illustrator. In your streams, you will sometimes swear, but you prefer for your chat to be family friendly. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind, streamers who do that. I mean, I obviously go to streams that have that kind of vibe as well. Just, I agree with you, Rin. It's nice to have other people be able to come here, and maybe some people don't want that. So, what is family friendly stream? That's a good question, right? I mean, I actually share my videos on YouTube, and I don't tick that it's okay for kids, just because it's a live stream, and it's very hard for me to stay mindful all the time of everything we talk about. In order to know that it's completely okay for YouTube kids stuff. So I don't actually share it to the kids areas, but for the most part, I'm sure it's fine. I didn't see the sausage. Right. Probably not then, Grumpy Illustrator. Probably missed that one. 420 is slang for cannabis. Oh, okay. In regions where marijuana is legalized, people spend the day with some recreational stuff, also called devil's letters. Okay. So what does this have to do with the 21st of September? Yeah, pretty much what Rin said. So no foul language, no graphic or vulgar conversations, or yeah, any inappropriate topics. So pretty much, if you imagine we had a couple of kids sitting around us here, painting with us, I just want them to be able to be on this stream and take part. You don't know how you feel about young children getting their developing influences from Twitch, not that you're a great parent. Yeah, well, I mean, there is an age limit here at Doom. I'm pretty sure it's 13-year-old plus, but I mean, we all know we were on the internet younger than that, so well, at least some of us were. I probably wasn't, but what age were you guys when you first jumped on the internet? Nordmite, thank you for the follow, and you too, Macabre Creations. Really, really appreciate the follows. Someone mentioned this song. You reckon my stream is perfect for all ages? You totally show both your kids me and my work. Okay, well that's good to know, Grumpy. Good to know. I do try my best to, you know, avoid non-kid friendly topics on here, so really do try my best. So how old are your kids right now, Grumpy? Oh, you think you were like between 15 and 16, and even then it wasn't like internet today. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the times when we jumped on the net, it was way different. You were like 12. Well, like, you were like 23, that was like 23 years ago. Art streams have a relatively younger audience, and it's good to avoid the subject. Exactly. I think in general, like I've noticed a couple of people here who come, and I think they're probably less than 13 years old. But yeah, 13 is the minimum age for using Twitch if you follow their own terms of service. Exactly. You should not be on Twitch if you're not 13. But I just have some suspicions. Some of the viewers we've had on here have been a little younger than that, you know? You were 9, but that was in 1997. Internet was not the same as it is today. Exactly. Yeah. I think the first time I accessed the net was with my dad. I was like 9 years old, but I couldn't just really be on it. It was like very supervised. And I downloaded Pets 5, like mods for my Pets 5 game. I was so excited. Thank you for the follow, It Factor. Really appreciate that. Please introduce yourself. Some people view with their children, not necessarily children typing in chat. Exactly, that too. Like, Paint the Moment, I think it was, mentioned the other day that... No, hang on. No, it was on Jason Enos' stream. His sister was modding, and she said that sometimes she doesn't like having a stream on because, you know, she leaves that unattended for a while. Who knows what will happen and what her kids could see. So she tries to only have kid-friendly streams on. So there's definitely a lot of people who, you know, don't want that sort of thing around with their kids. Also, might is pronounced more as might, but you wouldn't be mad if I can't pronounce it properly. Like might? Nord might. That's totally fine. I can say that. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. And you too, Lapinu. Thank you guys so much for the follows. One is 6, one is about to turn 11. Both think they're 18, don't they? Yeah. Those are some great ages though. I hope you're introducing them to the arts. Definitely, definitely do. Neumann, hello, how are you doing? You don't think it's the vulgar language that's the most worst of it, but the toxic people that you find on here sometimes. To be honest, Doom, we haven't had a lot of that thing, unless my mods just do a really good job of, like, removing messages so I don't even see it, which I know, you know, Ren and Doverkin are here a lot, and they do a lot of modding for me, so... I'm sure we have had a couple of trolls who've been, like, you know, a little out of line. But for the most part, I feel like our community has really been nice, you know, just like really nice. You lied about your age on every social media site when you were younger. I lied about my gender as well, Alish. Um, so yeah, there was like, and it was kind of weird because I made really good friends when I was gaming, and for like literally years, I lied about my gender, and like my sister did as well. Um, just because in the gaming environment, being a girl sometimes, especially if you're young, is, you know, risky. So yeah, to avoid any of that, just pretended we were boys. And because we stayed friends with those people for a very long time, when I grew older, I, I kind of felt like I just wanted them to know the truth. And we dropped the bomb on them, and they were like pretty weirded out at first, but being friends, it really doesn't matter. So, all was good in the end. You've heard about and seen streamers get in trouble for having kids below 13 in their stream. Like, it's not their fault for not knowing, but yeah, it's a complicated topic at times. Well, I don't think you can, like, how can the streamer be blamed for that, I mean, I don't know. My guess is sometimes that those people are younger than 13, but I can't be sure, I have no proof. So I think that's incredibly silly. The streamers get held responsible for that. It's the parents' fault and the user's fault. You think it depends on what it draws. In live stream of animates or manga, it's usually younger people. You probably a 13-year-old person would not be interested in seeing your drawings. It's not a rule. Exactly, Napalm. I agree. I think for the most part, the traditional art community is a little bit older than like, yeah, definitely the digital manga style streams. So yeah, I feel like, you know, people here are a little bit older, more complex, have a bit more sophisticated taste. Aaron, I'm good. How are you? Glad you're back. Got some pop-ups on here on the channel. I can't get them removed. Aaron, I really loved popping by your channel yesterday. I meant to DM you on Instagram about the conversation we had. It was really, really interesting. Thank you for the follow, Doom. Really appreciate that. Please sit down and join the Vampire Tea Party. There is no A in the pronunciation, and there is and the E is slightly pronounced. Lord Mighty? Like that? Lord Nord Mighty? Mighty is a Swedish word for myth. Right, okay. And Nord, what does Nord mean? It's pronounced Mide. Like Mite or Mide. Norwegian in your case. That is very cool. Very cool name. So you're a bit of the opposite. You're kid unfriendly, no minors in your streams, mostly because you can't bite your tongue. And that's totally cool, Killer Koala. I mean, that's the kind of stream you want to have, And I feel like, people who come to your stream should respect that. They can't tell you to not do what you want. You set up your stream with your vibe and your interest, and if they want to take part in your stream, they can either comply or head off, right? So not as might, but as might. They're both super creative constantly. Your little home studio has all of you with a desk each. That is awesome. That is so cool. Curious to see what they create as well. You don't really know Swedish, but you're also not Norwegian, so it's definitely is a weird one. Yeah. You love this oil painting, vibrant and beautiful. Thank you, Dr. Carnegie. Just pass over through art section and my painting looks very good. Lapinu, thank you. I'm glad you like it. You're legally responsible for any person featured in your stream, even if you do not know them, or they lied to you. A bit messed up. That makes no sense at all. No sense at all. I mean, we can't see these people. Us art people are just more sophisticated. That's just science. Yeah, exactly. Most of the regular viewers on your stream are older than you. Yeah, I think we definitely have an older population. Not that they're old, but you know, older population watching the traditional art streams, that's for sure. Sorry. Glad to be back. Doing well, taking a lazy day to finish up laundry for the week and assembling that mini you busted out during our conversation last night. That vertebrae you were working on looked so delicate. I have no idea how you don't break things. It's ridiculous. They're so tiny. Guys, you gotta check out Aaron J. Bang's work. His streams are so awesome. He also has a Patreon account if you guys want to support him because he doesn't take subscriptions, but go check out his stream. He does miniature paintings. I'm pretty sure they're Warhammer themed. Are they, Aaron? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, my mum's an artist as well, Dovakin, yeah. So she's probably the biggest inspiration of why I went into art in the first place. She did a lot of like African animals, and like landscape paintings, which are still hanging in our living room to this day. No worries. Thank you for coming and hanging out with you. No worries about not DMing yet. Yeah, it was loads of fun. Loads of fun. North north. Right, okay. Australian twang sometimes makes pronunciations difficult, and Nordic languages can be tricky in general. Well, I think I just have like no clue how to actually pronounce Nordic languages, and some of what really influences how I say certain things is, you know, I learned how to speak French and German, and so a lot of that influences how I pronounce things sometimes. Uh, because I give it my best guess, and I sometimes reckon like maybe it's closer to German. I don't know. Because really all I'm doing is guessing. I'll probably go over with like another layer on this one once I'm done. I reckon. You mean just someone you feature in. Oh, you mean someone you feature in video or voice, not the chat. That makes sense though, Gamer Painter. And I do agree with that. You know, if you invite a guest to your stream, even though they are the person who did it, you are essentially the account holder. And so I feel like it's important to have had to like explain what kind of stream you have to them beforehand. So if they do slip up and do anything that, you know, isn't appropriate for Twitch, you know, it is your fault because you should have explained that beforehand to your guests. So that does make sense. But yeah, someone in the chat, you can't be responsible for those. Good night, Killer Koala. Thank you so much for stopping by. Unless you ban them, how would you ever stop them joining, especially the lurkers? Well, it sounds like Gamer Painter meant that it's only people who are guests, like if, for example, if you're on a Discord call while you're streaming, and those people are talking, you know, you are responsible for them. If it's your account and you're the host, I do agree. I'm streaming while you're online, Brad! That's awesome! Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're back. How have your streams been lately? You can only speak broken Norwegian from the Nordic languages. Well, at least that's something. Maybe you should like take it on as a hobby to try and learn them better, you know. Probably properly invest in them. So DM me with a link to some of that information you were discussing last night. View at my leisure. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. I definitely will. Was very intrigued by what you said. Yeah, definitely we can. Rin, could we please have a shout out for Aaron officially? His streams are really awesome. Don't be shy, Aaron. You have an amazing stream and you're so fun to hang out with. Definitely everyone should follow you. Aaron has actually been streaming for quite a long time, so guys, you gotta check out his stream. If people are younger, as long as they never mention their age in the chat, then it's okay. If they mention their age and they are younger than 13, you are meant to ban them. Yeah, exactly. And, what can you do? You just gotta be like, unless, like, how can you know? Are they being serious? Are they trolling? Right? I mean, we have a lot of trolls on Twitch. Aaron, thank you so much for the subscription. Oh, Dovikin, thank you for gifting the subscription to Aaron. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing that shout out as well. Nobody wants to learn Portuguese? My family, my relatives learn Portuguese because they went to live in Mozambique. Rin, I would love to practice French with you. Be careful with Spanish. When you learn French, same as with English, some words are false friend and could mess up a lot. Haven't had any in mind yet. As in have double meanings? Is that what you're saying? You use Duolingo. We should practice today. Yeah, definitely we should. I would love to write to you. Going to work for a few, laundry switch and fold, that sort of thing. That's fine. Really, really appreciate you stopping by again, Aaron. Thank you so much. Some have double meaning, but more it's almost same word or pronunciation, but with different meaning depending of the language. Right, okay, so just like different dialects and things like that? Or are you meaning like across French and Spanish? Words look very similar but have different meaning. You haven't been streaming yet. Life's been a bit complicated, but it will happen soon. Hope I've been well. You're gonna lurk while you get some study stuff done. But this painting looks really cute. Love detail I'm working on in the foreground there. Thank you, Brad. I'm very sorry to hear that things haven't been great for you. Yeah, definitely hope that things, settle down and become a little simpler for you. No worries, Napalm. Thank you for stopping by. See you later. Thank you, Leash. I love the stuff that Pretzel Music plays. It's really nice. Words same pronunciation in both French or Spanish or French or English, but with different meaning. That's interesting, Lapinu. Really interesting. Yeah. Like coin means corner in French. Right, yeah. But I think because you pronounce it differently, it's not really, um, it's not really hard to distinguish between the two. That's alright, Aaron. Enjoy lurking and twerking. Hope you have a good rest of your day. You just noticed I'm so close to 1K followers. I know! We're at 970, guys. It's exciting. I'm hoping, how many days do we have before end of month? So we have about, how many streams am I gonna have? One, two, three, probably five? Five more streams, maybe seven? So can we reach 1,000 followers in 7 streams? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we have so many new friends. And you know what I like most about it? Is we've not just had new people coming on here and taking part on this stream, but we've actually had them join our Discord as well and like share their work, take part in the community, make friends with each other. It's been really awesome. Madness! Thank you for the follow, helping us reach that 1K. Thank you. Depends of people. Sometimes it's hard to notice due to the accent. Okay. You think we can do it? Really? So 5 or 7 streams, you think we can reach the 1K? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Brad, thank you so much for the bits. Some bits for good luck, and you don't think I'll need it. 1K any day now. Well, thank you, Brad. Honestly, it's been really overwhelming. I mean, I started streaming last year in September. Like before that, I only ever did like 2 streams ever. So I really only started streaming regularly last year in September, and I made so many good friends here. It's been crazy. Been loving it. Met so many people with amazing art. It's been awesome. Hello, God Module. Welcome. Glad to see you here. Are you going to be playing ET tonight? Haven't seen you play in ages. If anyone is wondering what those noises were, it's Zazu. Exactly. So Zazu's kind of hinting to me. I don't know if you guys can usually you can see the reflection here, but I don't think right now it's a bit dark outside. But usually you can see him dancing in the reflection on the window. But right now, yeah, I think he's hinting to me he wants to come inside because it's getting kind of dark outside. Really appreciate the support, Brad. That is so awesome. But yeah, it'll be exciting if we finally reach, finally reach our 1K level. Be awesome. You like to share the love around the art community here on Twitch. Yeah, well, I have found everyone in the art community is so supportive. It's crazy. Very heartwarming, open community for everyone. Arissa, hello, how are you doing? Thank you so much for subbing again. I VIP'd you. I don't know if you noticed, but so awesome having seen you again on Charles' stream the other day. He can be quite like he can go for quite a long time, can't he? His streams. What do you mean dark, Dovikind? Oh, dark outside. Yeah, like it's because of daylight savings, it's getting dark very early now. So yeah. It's winter in the southern hemisphere, shorter daylight hours. Exactly, yeah. Really appreciate the 3 months, Arissa. Thank you so much for the support. Totally on the same page. The community on here for artists is so good. Totally broke you out of your silence. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that, Grumpy. I'm so glad to hear that. And I'm glad you stream as well. That is truly awesome. Have you linked your Discord and Twitch accounts? Because if you do, more often than not, I go and check my Discord account and see if some of you guys are streaming, especially when I'm ending a stream, because then I can raid you guys. So please link your Discords and Instagrams, Discords and Twitch accounts, because you will show up in a special section in my member list. And yeah, all of us can see when you're streaming, when you're live, then we can raid you. No worries, Brad. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. 11 hours. Well, didn't he go for like 13 or 12? Wasn't it 12 hours? Yeah, 11 hours average lately. I know. And the funniest thing always is like when Charles is streaming, right before he wants to raid someone, he'll say he's gonna raid someone, and then it's like an hour later and he's still going. Still refining that sketch. If I stream another 30 minutes or so, we can raid into another streamy mod. Oh, which one is that, Ren? Which one is that? Breaking silence, bringing out introverts from their shells, helping overcome depression. Like in your case, the art community on Twitch is simply the best. I agree, Doge. I do agree. It's always lovely to see me and enjoy my art so much. Aritha, thank you. Always lovely being able to raid Charles and, you know, visit his streams. So relaxing there. You're a bit rubbish on Discord, you won't lie. You get so lost in Discord. That's alright, Grumpy, don't worry. No pressure, you know. You don't take him seriously when he says he's ready to raid until you see him yawn. Right, so that's the key. When Charles yawns, then you know you're gonna raid. Oh, Professor Huntington! Yeah! I don't know if we're gonna go for that long still, Ren. I could try, but I was probably gonna clock off soon. Let me see who is actually on. I do feel happy with my progress on these grasses. I think once I have a step back, you know, probably gonna be really happy with that progress. Well, if we don't go long enough, Ren, Carmelize Squid is online. So we could always raid her. So she's on, Charles is on, Chloe's on, Sand Experiment's on. We raided Freakmeister yesterday, so I'd like to raid somebody new today. So we'll see. You just noticed I was running later than usual, so you thought it was funny. Yeah, well, some days, my mum comes home early, and other days she doesn't, so I stream longer on days that she's not here. Exactly! Ezzy, Charles, Chloe, Anna. So many good ones we could raid. You were looking to create a command, but you think you need to learn some Twitch stuff first. What do you mean exactly? I think my commands are listed in my About section, Dovikin. I think they're all on there. You're shockingly fearful of pressing that live button, but it forces you more and more, work. So even when literally no one is watching, it has its advantages. Exactly. It helps keep you accountable because you feel like I need to keep working. I can't like take a 5-minute break because I'm live now, right? But I find that it's not only that, it also, you know, being able to talk to people when you're doing really mundane work, it helps you get through the grind of particularly pieces that are very time intensive, I feel. You feel like that is going a little too light. I don't want to go that light. These are so delicate. It's ridiculous. I always think when I get older, I'm gonna really struggle doing like fine detailed work like that. But then I remind myself, it's no worries, I can just work on larger canvases, you know? Yeah, sure, I can do that, Aaron, anytime. Just been working on a very detailed section. So, this is the whole painting. And if you can see, we've got these birds on the right over here. So I worked on all of this dust yesterday. But yeah, I'll try to... A little hard with the face cam to get everything in. That's about it. So, it's about A3 size, so if you can check out the size of my hand. I reckon it's like a little wider than A3, I think. Oh, you can do add command? Really? I was thinking, Rin and Doverkin, we need to have a quote system so we can start, like, remembering cool quotes that happen on the stream. That would be funny. When I'm offline, you can come in and do it. Oh, really? Add command and edit command. That is interesting. I didn't know that. It's so great. Oh, thank you. No worries, Aaron. You're very welcome. You love the sky? I really struggled with the sky, so I actually started with this painting. This was one of my first acrylic paintings. It's now done in oils, but when I started it, I had no idea how to do clouds, and I started my alien painting, which is on my Etsy store, and that was a practice run to try and learn how to do clouds. And then I went back to this one later after I felt better, but the practice run ended up taking so much time. You'll post some ideas for things in the mod chat. Yeah, please do, Rin, please. If you guys, my mods, if you guys have feedback, if you have suggestions on how I can improve the stream, please let me know, because, you know, I'm only seeing a portion of it, and I'm really relying on you guys to help me with all of this. You were there when the clouds were created. I sure do know how to breathe life into art. Don't begin. Thank you. Thank you. That's what you were thinking. We could discuss there and add some things to make the stream more fun. Exactly. Yeah, please. If you have ideas, please do. So am I an actual ornithologist? No, I'm not, Aaron. I don't actually know birds other than parrots really well. But when I was a kid, I was a bit of a parrot nerd, and I read like all the names of all the kinds of parrot species. I learned about the rarest ones. I could name pretty much any parrot species that existed, right down to the really rare and endangered ones. And I even learned the scientific names. I was that much of a bird nerd, so yeah, I love parrots, and essentially just love learning about them, reading about them, and all kinds of things. So that's why that is in my bio. Not because I know all birds, just parrots specifically. Bungees? What do you mean bungees? You mean budgies? Cockadoo, you know that one. They're really awesome. They're really awesome. You were just talking about the sheep-eating mountain parrots of New Zealand, oddly on your stream the other day. Are you meaning the kakarikis, the ones that can't fly? They're pretty destructive. They wreck cars, they wreck trees, they eat garbage bins, like, oh my gosh, ruin tires. They're ridiculous. But really smart. And unfortunately, they are endangered, so I really hope people, conserve them, because as far as I know, I think they're the only parrot species that can't fly. I'm not too sure, but I think they are. I think I'm slowly getting the hang of it. Not quite, but getting there. No, they're called Zia or Via or something. What do they look like? Because I don't know those. Yeah, you think I'm right? They're endangered because people on the South Island hated them so much, they have hunted them to endangered status. Well, it's that, and also it's because foxes got introduced to New Zealand, so they didn't originally have any native predators, but now they do, so yeah. Just looked up some info. Spix macaw, the rarest of parrots, came back from apparent extinction. That is amazing. You love coming across facts like these. Yeah, you know what's funny? With the Spix macaw, they were really worried because they had, I don't know if it was like only like a few females or like only one. I don't remember, but um, the females didn't like the males, so they didn't want to breed. But yeah, so they were worried they were going to go extinct because females didn't want to breed with the males. But looks like they succeeded in the end. Kia is their name. You were close. Let me look that up. I'll check it out. It is the kakariki, isn't it? Or is this just another name for it? Am I mistaken? No, it's not the kakariki. I forgot they're called Kia. Yeah, they're beautiful. Like, I know they're just green but like, there's different pictures of them with iridescent wings and stuff. They're really cool birds, aren't they? Really cool birds. We're zoomed out now. Really nice piece. Yeah. Aaron asked us to zoom out for a bit, so. Thank you, Brad. Thank you. Just popped in quick to say hi and see what I'm working on. RBM, thank you so much. By the way, RBM, let me double check if I'm following you as well. If you can please link your Twitch and Discord accounts, then I can see when you live stream, and then I can raid you. That would be amazing. Please do that. I'll double check just now if I follow you. There we go. At least now I know I'm following. You didn't mean zoom out right now, just at some point. That's alright, that's alright. We've had it zoomed in for a very long time, so. How do you link them, Neckar? In Discord or in Twitch? You do it in Discord. Thank you for shouting out RBM Doverkin. Really appreciate that. So Grumpy Illustrator, you go into, so if you have Discord open, you click on this user settings icon down the bottom next to your name, and then you go to, let me just have a look. Then you go to connections. So you click on connections. So just hang on, I need to disable streamer mode. There we go. So you click on connections, and then from there you can link your Twitch account. You can link Facebook, Steam, a bunch of other things. But if you connect your Twitch account, it will show me in my Discord. You will have a separate section when you stream. And everybody on my Discord can see when you stream. Glad you were just on time for my stream. Thank you, Vantavi. I'm good. How are you? Oh, you don't stream at the moment. You have a terrible PC that would not handle streaming. But thank you for the share. You do have an Instagram. Drop a link to your Instagram, RBM. Flashback, thank you for the follow. Done it. Thanks so much. No worries, Grumpy. No worries. So yeah, if any of you guys need help linking your Twitch accounts and Discord accounts, just ask us on Discord. We'll definitely be happy to help. I have no idea how I'm gonna do the little ones up the top. They're really daunting. They're so small, you know? Let's see if I'll have, I think I need to rub off the sides because it always goes way too thick. I only need the tip to have anything on it. I hate myself for working so small. I don't know why I do it. All the time. Yeah, I need to go lighter than that. Quite a bit lighter than that. Kizig, thank you for the follow. And you too, Flashback. Really appreciate it. Good morning. How are you this morning? You bet I hear this a lot, but I look like someone famous. Is it Lily Collins? You found me from Pegleg's Standoff. What does Pegleg's Standoff stream? You're good and it's chilly? I know, it's chilly here too, so... Whereabouts are you from? Here's a link to one of the pieces. Thank you for letting you share. Thank you very much for sharing, RBM. Let me have a look. Unfortunately today, and probably for the next week, I cannot share you guys' work on my live stream because the stream just crashes. But in another week, I will have new computer parts and hopefully then it'll be a lot easier to share you guys' work. This is awesome! I love this! Love the juxtaposition of like the dark and creepy and the beautiful. It's so lovely. You should share your work with us in Discord as well so everyone else can see. You have no clue? Hopefully by the end of the year, you might have a better PC and you might start streaming. Well, I'm in a very similar boat right now. I had streams just crash on me like every single day for the last few weeks. And yeah, essentially I realized this whenever I share people's stuff on Discord or like my browser, yeah, Streamlabs doesn't like it and it overloads my PC and then it crashes. So I've decided until I get new computer parts, probably just, yeah, can't do it. From Mirror Mirror, so yeah, Lily Collins, you see it? Yeah, everybody says that. Already got it today, and yeah, pretty much wherever I go, people say that. So. But I like her, so it's all good. You know, she's a lovely person, a lovely actress, so that is all good. As long as you don't, you know, don't get compared to someone like Britney Spears or, you know, people with like complete breakdowns. So Streamlabs, go to OBS, OBS Live, Stream Elements. Problem is I've already set my stuff up here, you know. I'm already very established on Streamlabs. And I reckon once I get the new computer parts, things will be okay, you know? We'll be past all that. That'll be amazing. So I'm very excited. I probably need to go a lot lighter than that. You always get compared to Britney Spears. You think it's the hair. Oh dear. Yeah, I can imagine that's pretty annoying. You mean she's pretty too, so yeah, she's beautiful. Inside out, like she's, I don't know her very well, but from what I can tell, yeah, she's a very nice person. Streamlabs crashed yours, that's why you're advising. And also, OBS and Stream Elements version will transfer over if you wait to uninstall Streamlabs. Really? That is great. Thank you, Kizix. Thank you very much for letting me know. I will look into that. So if I get my new computer parts and it's still not fine, I'm definitely going to switch over. Have to get ready for work. Just thought you'd pop in for a little bit and see us all again. Thank you so much, RBM. Glad you stopped by. You're from UK in answer to my question. Do you stream as well? Are you an artist? I feel like I'm starting to shake because I'm really cold. It's getting that chilly in here that I can't keep my hands steady, so I wonder if Might be a good idea to stop, but I have my paint perfectly mixed up now. Why you gotta do this to me? I'm on such a good roll. I reckon if I can just do this section, you know, that'd be great. I love that with oil paint you can kind of use your finger as an eraser to an extent, you know. You do, and yeah, artists traditional and digital. Obviously you enjoy traditional more. So what medium do you like to use, Kizix? You're so cold here too. What happened to Australia weather this week? You think we're buying one of those heated bed warmers this week? Well, my dad suggested I should get a heater for my studio, you know, because I spend all day in here, but I don't have a lot of room. Like, this place is chockers, and I feel like my computer does a pretty good job of keeping this room warm, especially in summer, unfortunately. Space heater for the win. What exactly is a space heater? Zazen seems to be going nuts outside. I don't know what's up with him. If only my hand could be steady and not so cold. I need to get myself hand. Really surprised that these little ones are going a lot easier than I expected. Really? We don't understand. We don't have space heaters down under? They're little portable electronic or kerosene heaters or radiators. Maybe we do, but I've never seen any. I also can't use, I have to be really careful because Zaz is in this room and I have to be really careful if something has like anything that you light up, like oils and things. You use a radiator in your basement studio when it's chilly. It's very convenient. Well, I was thinking of like one of those column heaters, probably a good way to go. Um, but you know, it's expensive. I guess they're not that expensive, but the bigger issue is I don't have a lot of room in here, you know. You recommend the electric ones. Yeah, because the electric ones can't really, you know, put fumes into the air, which could be bad for Zazu, so no harm in those. I just have to make sure he doesn't sit on it, because he can be an idiot sometimes. Well, I reckon I'm really happy with the progress I made. And I reckon I could probably leave this be for today because it's already 6 p.m. Way longer than my normal stream time. So maybe Professor Huntington is on and we could go raid her. I'm pretty sure I follow her. So Ren should know. Doesn't look like she's online. Unless I don't follow her, but who knows, who knows. But it's definitely time to raid, guys. You're picturing Zazie wearing a tiny little scarf to stay warm in the winter. I could dress him up in one. Just thicker socks and a new jumper necker. Oh, she's not on. Right, okay. Well, we'll just find someone else to read. Chloe's on. Caramelized Squid is on. Was on. She's not on anymore, I think. Oh, she's still on. I reckon let's go raid her. What do you guys think? Either Caramelized Squid or Charles. I don't know. Let's go see Ezzy. Good idea, good idea. She has less viewers at the moment, so I feel like she needs more love, you know. Foul play is my piece de résistance. The oil painting, as you can see, reflects my patience and dedication towards art. Creation of a masterpiece dedicated to my mother, also an artist. Thank you, Dovakin. Thank you for the 100 bits. Really appreciate it. Well, it seems like we've got a couple people who already know Caramelized Squid. So guys, before we raid, here's the raid message I just shared in the chat. If you can copy and paste that in her chat once we raid, that would be awesome. That way she can know which of us are raiders and, you know, where we're from. So I'd really appreciate if you guys could do that. But I have to bid you guys farewell because it's been a long day. I made a lot of progress today. Tomorrow I have to have another stream. So yeah, that would be really cool. Do what Rin said. You remember her? It would be nice to say hi again. She's lovely. Her streams are so lovely. So yeah, guys, let us go raid her. That would be awesome. I'll see you guys over there. But until then, the next stream is same time tomorrow. So if you guys are here again tomorrow, that would be awesome. But yeah, let us go. Raid Caramelized Squid. Bye, guys.